The way the story goes, it was the end of time for a lot of people, and they was facing the hereafter. And as they lined up, they were given a key. Everybody was given a key. Well, this pleased a lot of folks, but unfortunately, not everybody received a key because they, for whatever the reason, they didn't deserve a key. The key looked like this. So this one guy, he didn't have a key. He was a shifty sort of a character. And he asked this little fellow, he said, what is that you got in your hand? And the little fellow said, I've lived a righteous life. And when I came through the gates, they gave me this key. They said, this is the key to everlasting life. It holds the secrets of everlasting life. This key unlocks paradise. He said, well, I didn't seem to get one. He said, well, they explained that it was, you got the key depending upon how you lived your life. He said, what are you trying to say? He said, well, I'm just saying I lived a good life, so I got a key. He said, look at me. I'm 6'6", and you're about what, 5'1", 5'2"? The little guy said, yes. You know, and you lived a good life, right? Yeah, I've always been very righteous. He said, don't you think the thing to do would maybe possibly give me part of the key? And the guy said, you know, I think that would be a righteous thing to do. So he just tears him off about, I would consider, about 1/3 of the key. He just tore it off. And the guy was looking at it, and they're walking up the line and getting closer. I mean, this time when you have to present the key is just right on up there. And the guy would begin to get nervous. He said, look at you. I asked you to be righteous and generous, and you give me this pathetic little piece. He said, I did show you how I'm built like a brick outhouse, right? Yes, sir. I see you're pretty stout. You didn't realize I could twist your head off if I wanted to, but that would not be a good thing to do with it. He said, if you would actually be more righteous and give me more of the key, I think we could all do okay. The little fellow said, I believe that would be the right thing to do. So he began to give him more of the key. And now he's giving him another 1/3 of the key. The bad boy now has got 2/3 of the key. And that seemed to please him. And St. Peter up there says, come on up, my son. And so the young righteous boy goes up and he says to St. Peter, he said, this is all I have. I'm sorry about its condition. He said, well, you know, let me take a look at it, because this is possibly the key for your salvation. Let me see what you've got there, my son. He opened it up. He said, my son, enter the kingdom of heaven. So the young man trotted off with his key in hand into the kingdom of heaven. Well, here comes Mr. Bully, the bad guy. He was bad to the bone. So he got up there and he said, hey, look, people tried to take my key from me. I did everything I could, since I'm a good guy, to try to hold on to the key the best I could, but they tore it to shreds. You can see what they did to me here. St. Peter said, oh, you know, appearances can be deceiving. Let me see where the key takes you to. This is your key to heaven, so let me see. He said, oh, well, it's not looking all that bad so far. It looks, oh my gosh. I'm thinking I begin to see something coming here. And the guy is looking around, kind of checking everything out, trying to figure out where he's going to end up. And he's looking all around, feeling good about himself because he had already, you know, taken this punk's, the little skinny boy's, his key from him. And St. Peter said, here you are. Okay, it's quite clear. This is where you belong. God bless each and every one of you that have lived a life of righteousness. For thou shalt live in the kingdom of heaven. You won't go where this person's going. God bless you.